Okay, Jerry, at this point right now, what's going on?
Well, we're applying some last minute details, putting in the Air Force stickers, you know, and trying to get it set. So, trying to get everything.
No, don't touch the glass. Touch this part right here.
Okay.
The clear.
Tell me about those stickers.
Well, these represent the United States Air Force. We have here the AMC, which is the Air Mobility Command, and you have down here is the actual tail number of the aircraft. In fact, 870036. I was actually a designated crew chief for that back from 91 to 93 back in the U.S. Air Force. So basically, this one's patterned almost like the real thing. So it's the semi-scale, but we're just trying to get it together, get all the stickers on it right now, and then what we're going to do is put the wings on it, and then we're going to do a test run, then we're going to probably do a test flight today. So
all right.
Try to get this thing up in the air. I want to make this thing hasn't been flown in about 2 years, because I did some major reconstruction on the fuselage, and we just got to see how it's going to go today.
Can you tell me about what you upgraded?
The upgrades on the airplane, well, what we did was I had some damage done to the side of the fuselage on this side over here. And what it did was the wing came down and crushed a lot of that. So what I ended up doing is I ended up stripping the whole fuselage, did a lot of wood repair on it, reconstructed it. Then I took and did the process of wrapping it with 3/4 ounce fiberglass. And then what I did was I sealed it with Minwax. Then what we did was we used a good quality automotive paints for the primer, a 2-stage primer. And my son did all the body work. Shout out to Jason because he did a lot of the work. And this is what we have right now.
All right, Jason.
Yeah.
There you go.
So anyway, but yeah, I'm hoping to get it together. If I get a good test run today, and then you know, if everything checks out fine with no motor issues, then I will probably do a test flight today.
All right.
So he's the one that kind of gave me my motivation to get it fixed. Because after the 2008 over in the Jet Rally, when I did the demo flight there, I was transported back home. Yeah, it has four 16-ounce tanks, so there's a total of 64 ounces of fuel, about a half a gallon for one flight. So that's a lot of fuel. So you probably got to get on the ground like this to refuel it because the tanks are on the bottom. Yeah, so I got to do all of them individually. I need to invest into an electric fuel pump. A lot of cranking. Two down, two to go. What it is, on the back of the tank, there's a filler on top of the tank, and what I do is I fill it up till it overflows the tank. So I can see that on the bottom when it gets all the way to the full, then you know I know I got a full tank.
Hell yeah, Jerry, breathe.
Breathe out. Good job, dude. Shut down there and bring it down. Yeah, no, his motor's turned off.
Yeah.
Good shot. Take your time.
Now they know what.
Breathe.
I mean, it flies again.
Yeah,
It's like
it
it just flies.
solid in the end. Yeah,
that was
just saying it was rock solid. I even saw where you were yawing with a little bit of the rudder just
Yeah.
to see how things go.
Yeah, yeah.
And it responded exactly like you expect. I was telling myself, makes me want to build another B-29. I said, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Had the same sound.
Right.
It brought back memories. You know?
Jerry, tell us about your flight.
Well,
Was
today, what I was going to do is going to test the motors, make sure they're 100%. You know, that's the thing, is I want these motors 100% when I'm flying. So that's the biggest thing. It flies. I know it flies because I've got a little over 11 flights on it. But, you know, I wanted to make sure those engines are tuned, because when I'm at hard throttle, full throttle, I want those engines to react, and same thing off idle. So once I had it out there doing a test run, I said, I know it'll fly. So that's why I made, you know, the commitment is, okay, I got my motors running, I might as well get it done. Let's go ahead and do a check flight. So that's what I did. So we did a taxi around out there. I said, okay, I'm good to go, let's go. So I went ahead and took off, went around, got my trims like where I wanted to, where I'm comfortable with the airplane, and had an awesome flight. You know, so
Well, what was the pucker factor at?
On takeoff and when I pull that elevator back to lift it off the ground, that's the pucker factor. You know, well, if you're gonna see the video, you'll see when it comes off the ground, it looks like it's lumber off the ground. This thing's pretty heavy, but anyway, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my, what they call airspeed up. But what I did was I had my takeoff flaps down like they're supposed to be, but when I know it have a positive rate, I'll lift, then I'll pull the flaps up and continue to fly. But that's the only other factor. But I came down to Little Birdie because I heard something in the engines. You know, I'm pretty well tuned about that. Well, so what it is, okay, let's go ahead and make a landing, and set it up for a landing, and came down perfect.
How much fuel did you use?
As how much fuel I use, let me look down on the bottom here.
Because that was a pretty decently long flight.
Yes, I limit myself, try to get 10-minute flight out of it. Now let me look at the engines. Okay, I am probably a little over a half a tank of fuel. That's 16 ounces per engine, so take about 10 minutes flight, 8 ounces. So I had plenty of fuel to go around, probably another 5 minutes, 6 minutes, you know, on a good average. So I could have made some good laps if I wanted to.
All right, well, your video's coming out tonight.
Cool.
Give big old smile, you deserve it. Yeah, there you go. All right.
All right.
All right,
Cool.
thanks for being on Action RC.
No problem.